This is Aztec 101 in the ring. And this is a pretty late post fight video for Canelo and Liam Smith, but I have to talk about it. I mean, I've been following Saul Canelo Alvarez ever since, before he was on HBO. I've been following him. Before he was, the star. I know that a lot of people didn't really grasp who he was until he called out Floyd. But I had high expectations for him back then, and I'm pretty excited to see where he's going to go because he looks amazing. Liam Smith was supposed to lose this fight. I understand that this was a fight where Canelo was favored to win, but the way that he won just showed that he's at another level than other junior middleweights. Sorry. He's at another level. And it's obvious. It's obvious. You know, no one can touch this guy. I mean, he's on another level. Um, the technique that he showed against, I don't think there's another fighter at 154 that would have thrown the type of combinations that Canelo did against Liam Smith, that would have done the type of feints and just body work and be able to pull it off. Like I mean, with one hand. Let's take in mind that Canelo hurt his hand. What, first, second round, right? Early, he hurt his hand early. Pretty much fought the entire fight with one hand, which is why he ended it with a liver shot, a hook to the head, a hook to the liver. Boom, it was done. His left hand did the job. He fought and won with one hand. That is some impressive high level shit. That's some high level shit to take a world champion, a guy that can take probably, walk into a random gym and beat the fuck out of the top guy in that gym. Liam Smith is probably that guy. But when it comes to high level, world class, if there were belts and you had a black belt, I think Canelo is a black belt in boxing. The technique that he showed just shows that there's another level that Liam Smith is just not at. Period. And it'll be a great fight if he fights Triple G. I'm gonna get into that in another video. I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but I mean, can't take anything away from Liam Smith. He tried his best. He was putting in some counter punches that seemed like they were bothering Canelo. And they should have been bothering Canelo because they looked like they were landing flush. And they were great punches. I think Canelo was kind of phased by the timing because Liam Smith actually has pretty good timing against other opponents. Maybe it took him a little bit longer to get used to and adjusted to Canelo's speed, because Canelo is probably the fastest opponent that he's fought. But in the end, he did pretty well. I get it, he got knocked out, but he did pretty well. He did a lot better than what I thought was gonna. I mean, at the time, I thought by round 3 he was gonna, maybe get knocked out, but it kept going. I was impressed by that. I don't know. Oddly, it turned out to be a good fight, and everyone enjoyed it. And the fact is that people like to see high level shit. Canelo brings in high level shit, and it's the type of, I don't see any other junior middleweight dominating in that fashion in that division. I don't see anyone else. I don't see Andrade doing it. I don't see Charlos doing it. I don't see Shea Smith doing it. I don't see fucking Lara doing that type of shit. I don't see it. It's only Canelo. So the belt is really in the hands of a better fighter. Um, Canelo did his thing yesterday. I'm going to talk about Triple G in the next video. This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.